Y'all, I've been sitting here for the past week just thinking like what could be said that hasn't already been said, and I literally could not come up with anything. So the point of this video is for me to just speak because I just need to speak. I just need to speak, and stuff has been bothering me this whole past week. It's June 1st, which if you guys do not know, my birthday is this month. It's my birthday month, and usually I'm excited for my birthday, but here we are starting off the month talking about stuff that has been going on forever. So I'm just gonna start off this video saying what people should already know: Black lives matter. And I'm gonna say it again in case anybody didn't hear me the first time I said it. Black lives matter. So after this video, there should be no confusion whether or not Black lives matter or not, because I said it twice. Okay, that's put out there. Okay, first thing that I want to talk about, let's just talk about, right, where do I even start? Okay, so as most, well, at least I hope most, if not all of you have seen the most recent event of George Floyd. I'm not gonna even go into it because y'all should have seen the video already. Like, y'all should already know about this. Y'all should already know about it. So the situation with George Floyd, the murder of George Floyd by a police officer. Okay, that happened, right? That happened. And everybody, and I'm gonna say everybody because everybody should already know, but everybody has also known that other Black people have been getting into it with the police forever at this point, forever. And you would think, right? You would think that this has been going on forever. Why is this still going on, right? You would think that people, learn from mistakes, and that by now people would have got it. But here we are in 2020, still talking about Black people getting killed by police. So that happened. I'm not gonna even go into explanations about all of that. That happened, okay? And I think that the situation with George Floyd was the last straw. And I think that since all of this is happening also around this coronavirus time, that people were already frustrated with that. And so the situation with George Floyd and the other many people that has gotten killed over the past 2-3 months was the last straw. And so people had enough. And so here they are protesting and really just trying to get their point across, right? Now I'm not gonna speak on, like I said, people have been talking about things, and anything that I've thought about saying has already been said. So I'm just here to speak my thoughts about everything that has been going on because I just need to talk about it. I really need to talk about it. I believe talking about things are very, very healthy. Well, at least for me, I need to talk about things in order for me to just process them and just really just get my thoughts out, whether it's on paper or just really talking to like a friend or something. We're just gonna talk about that. So all of this happening. Okay, we're moving past that, right? Here we are, protesting phase, and all that. So, one, protests are useful, right? We have people out here peacefully protesting, just really trying to get their point across and all that. And as we have also known, peaceful protests are not always shown the respect or the attention that is needed, and therefore what happens, you take things to another level. That's with anything. That's with anything. If you're in an argument, let's say with your friend or something, right? You start off very, very calm, and then people start getting out of their bodies, and that's when you have to go to the next level, and it just escalates from there, right? That's with anything in life. It always starts here at the most calmest level, and it just levels up depending on the actions or attitudes of other people involved in the situation, right? So here we are, peaceful protests, not being heard. What happens? Things escalate. Here we are. So now the peaceful protests are still going on, but now we have the whole rioting and looting situation, right? And I'm gonna start with saying this. I'm in Chicago, right? I live in Chicago, so I'm only gonna speak on the Chicago riots and looting and protesting, okay? So with that, it started off in downtown Chicago, right? Where most of these businesses and quote unquote people in power are, work, all of that, right? And when I saw the videos, the memes, everything surrounding what was going on in downtown Chicago, I was like, okay, I rock with this. I'm with it. And then that's when they put in the 9 p.m. curfew. And with the 9 p.m. curfew, they let this just be known. They did say it was going to be a 9 p.m. curfew, but they sent out the message on 9 p.m. And so, first of all, that was bogus. That was bogus on their part for even doing that, because how you gonna put a curfew in and people are clearly still outside? They how are they gonna already be in the house if you just sent out the message at the time that they're supposed to be? Anyway, so that's that, right? They also suspended CTA services. Now, if anybody knows, usually if you're downtown, right, you're not driving. Well, at least from what I know, when I go downtown, I'm not driving downtown parking. No, I'm on CTA. I'm on the train. I'm on the bus, right? So for them to even put in a curfew and to suspend CTA services, that made no sense to me, because how, if you want a curfew to be put in place, how are people supposed to get home if you suspend CTA services? Like, that just doesn't make sense. But whatever, right? So we're past that. So that happened. The next day, right? So as you guys already know, I live in the Hyde Park area. The next day, I had to go to the store for some things. And just, walking in the neighborhood, I noticed a couple of things were messed up over here in the Hyde Park area. Now, as many, or you guys might not know, but so Hyde Park is an area that over time has become, well, no, I'm not gonna even say that. Hyde Park is a very diverse area. However, it is on the south side of Chicago, which, this area was in the past populated by Black people, and that's no longer the case, right? So it's a very diverse group of people that live here. However, the majority, or I'm not gonna even say the majority, I live in the Hyde Park area close enough to the University of Chicago, which means a lot of college students are over here. So all the kids that, you know, go to University of Chicago, they are the ones that usually live around this area, as well as other white people. And so when I was walking down the street, that's not the point. So yeah, I was walking down the street. I noticed things over here were getting, you know, that were damaged, windows broken, right? And you know, I was headed to Walgreens, you know, because I just needed some quick things. You know, Walgreens is right down the street, and Walgreens, you know, their windows was broke, so they was closed. So I'm like, all right, cool. So you know, I had to walk to Target, which is like a couple of blocks down, you know, on 53rd Street, and their windows was busted, so they were closed. So I'm like, okay. I also noticed the T-Mobile and the Xfinity stores were busted into as well. So you know, I walked to CVS, and their windows was also busted, but they were open. So shout out to CVS, because I definitely still need this stuff. So shout out to them for still being open. However, since their windows was busted open, I wasn't able to get no mouthwash. Even though I really needed that, because their windows was next to the toothpaste aisle. So that was unfortunate, but it's whatever, you know. I can wait. Saw all that, and I'm like, okay, I can see why they came to the Hyde Park area. That makes sense. The Hyde Park area has had issues specifically between the University of Chicago and the Hyde Park area, because, you know, University of Chicago is building all these buildings, pushing people out. And so it's always been that tension in between the two groups anyway, of the University of Chicago and Hyde Park area. Hyde Park area specifically, with the black people that were living here first. So that has been a thing. So it was understandable. Like, yeah, they will come to the Hyde Park area, loot and riot over here, right? Or no, just looting, because they weren't rioting over here yet. They were just looting. And as I was walking, you know, on my way back to the crib, you know, I was walking past the Akira store that is over here on 53rd and Lake Park. A group of individuals trying to, you know, take down Akira as well. However, the police were already here, trying to move them away from the store. So that was that. You know, I made it home, whatever. A couple of hours later, as the day goes by, this is where I'm confused. So like I said, I was all for, you know, the downtown, and even halfway the Hyde Park area, because I understood, right? I understood, like, yes, this is happening. But then neighborhoods where the majority of the population is black people or are black people, we're also getting put into these categories of people looting and rioting in these areas. Now, as you guys may or may not know, I am from the Bronxville area, more towards, so live in the Bronxville area. And over time, Bronxville is also one of those locations like Hyde Park that has been pushing people out, mainly black people out, and having white people come in and taking over the community. Even that was kind of understandable with them taking over 35th and King Drive. That was kind of understandable as well, because, like, yes, they had just rebuilt all of that stuff down there. However, 35th and King Drive is still predominantly like black spot. So I was kind of like, I don't know, like I don't really know. But then when we start getting into the 47th, 95th, 87th, all of these places on the south side of Chicago where there are literally the highest population is black people, that's where I was like, okay, where are y'all going with this, you know? And now I'm not here to judge anybody, because I get it. People are mad, and what better way, like how else, like there's no really, like, when people are mad, you can't tell them how to handle that anger, right? You just go. That's with anything. That's with anybody. When you're mad, you don't know. You just boom. You act off emotion pretty much. And you can't blame people for that, right? But when things started to really get to the south side, I'm like, well, why are we stealing from ourselves, you know? At least that's how I, you know, thought about it. Burning up stores over here, it's like, we already don't have, as Black people, we already don't have enough in our neighborhoods, right, are already, or I won't even say our, because I don't live on the far south side at this moment, but it's like our neighborhoods are already, they already have gone through so much. They already, it's already not as built up as other neighborhoods in Chicago. So why are things being burned down and looted in on those sides of Chicago? And I've been trying to read, people like reasonings behind it. I really haven't got an answer. So if any of you guys are from the south side of Chicago or are from other states in the United States of America that have kind of like those low-income neighborhoods, please let me know, help me understand, because I would like to understand what's the reason behind that. Is it just that, oh, we're angry so we don't care about anything material, or what, because in my head I think the people that live on these sides, right, already have limited access to certain things, right? So you shop, right? You do most of those things in the neighborhoods that you live in. You don't go far out to the suburbs to get certain things, right? You go to the places that are in proximity to you, right? And so if you burn those things down, then kind of what's the next step, right? So I've just been thinking about that, and it's like, what is the argument between doing all the rioting and looting on the south side versus the rioting and looting on the north side, right? Kind of what's the argument? Like, how come things are happening on the south side instead of moving the movement up to the north side, right? Because in my mind, right, I think, well, if we hit downtown, we know that downtown north is mostly made up of the people that we're trying to get to hear us. So why wouldn't we move north? Why are we moving south, right? Because at the end of the day, looting or I'm just gonna say looting, because rioting, you can riot anywhere, but looting on the south side of Chicago and burning down buildings and things, none of those things are gonna get rebuilt unless the community builds them anyway. Like they already money and resources are already not in these communities, right, to help build up the community anyway. So now that these things are being burnt down, now they're really not going to get rebuilt because they already don't care about the neighborhoods. And when I say they, I mean the white people, the rich people, the people that have all money and resources and power. Like they already don't care. So burning those down, those are not going to get fixed. Whereas downtown Chicago gonna be fixed up real nice within a month or so, right? Like, so I don't understand that. If any of you guys have any thoughts about that, please let me know down in the comments, because I'm really willing to have a dialogue about that, and just really trying to like understand the thought process behind that. So that's that. So that's been on my mind. It's been really frustrating. Just trying to understand the purposes, because there are people literally protesting for a good cause, and then you have these people that are just looting just to be looting. Like they're not even looting because of what's going on. Like they're just looting because this seems fun, and that's those are the people that are messing up this protest at the moment. Yeah, so that's that. I've also just been like really thinking, because I'm the type of person that when things go wrong, I think worst case scenario. And it's like, I'm really like, y'all, I am the most positive person I feel like I can be. But like at this moment, it's just been really hard to be positive during this time. And so I just been thinking worst case scenarios, and it's draining for sure. It's really draining. Just seeing everything, because I already don't watch the news, right? I already don't do that, but now it's being brought to social media, which I'm on very frequently, and I'm just seeing things all day, every day, and it's like people have been saying to like really try to take a break from social media and just like everything, but it's like really, really hard because it's almost like it's just so like, I don't even know how to describe it. Like you're just scrolling, right? And it's just, you just watch it and watch it and watch it and watch it, and it's hard to stop sometimes, right? Because it's like on one end, right, you have to stay informed and understand what's going on, but the other end, it's like, dang, like I really need a break from everything that's going on right now because my mind is just everywhere, and it's really not healthy. It's really not healthy. I haven't been sleeping. Like I've really been sleeping. My sleep schedule, like I have finally got back on track from Corona, right? And now it's all the way messed up. Now I'm going to bed later, waking up earlier, and it's just, things been taking a toll on me, y'all. Like I haven't been able to eat. Like my appetite is like completely gone. Like I've been trying to like force myself to eat, but it's really not working. Yeah, things are just not, I don't know, maybe you guys can give me some tips about that on how to like stay healthy during this time, because it's really hard. It really, really is. Yeah, and like I'm supposed to be working right now, but I can't focus on my work because all this stuff is going on. So like that's mainly the reason why this video was even getting made, because I just couldn't focus on my work, and I'm just like, you know what, let me just make a video. Yeah, I'm getting off topic anyway. So yeah, that's been going on. Oh god, okay, let me sit up. So that's been going on. Another thing is just, I am not the, like, I'm usually not the person that, you know, posts all of these Black Lives Matter during this time. I usually, like, with anything really, I usually just keep to myself and just, like, really try to handle things myself and within my friend group. But, like, it's just been really hard to, like, really stay to myself this time. And, like, I've just been trying to be more vocal about it, because it's a lot going on. I really don't want this video to be long, but I just really had to get my thoughts out, y'all. Like, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I really had to get this out. And I guess I'll end with the last thing that's kind of bothering me. Okay, maybe as you may or may not know, I mean, I'm Black. And so, like, with everything going on, especially now, it's just like you already worry about, like, your friends and family. But, like, right now, during this time, as things are just getting crazier and crazier, like, I just worry about my family and my friends even more, right? And so, like, the other day, like, I was just trying to spread some love, you know, like, you know, tell your family and friends that are Black, you know, I'm thinking of you, love you, right? Just sharing that love with them, just to, like, give some type of positive energy during this time, because things just been crazy, y'all. And besides, like, my family and friends, right, as you guys know, like, I work at an all-Black high school, and not only an all-Black high school, but an all-Black boys high school. So, like, that's been, like, on my mind all the time, just thinking about them, because they are the type of people that are going to be out there in them protests and doing all these type of things to, like, help get their points across, because they are very vocal people. And so I'm just, you know, scared and, like, always praying and keeping them in my thoughts, you know, that they are safe during this time. Especially my seniors, right, class of 2020, because they haven't graduated yet, right? So it's like I still want them to be able to graduate. I just don't want, I'm not gonna even wish nothing bad. I just, you know, I'm just keeping them in my thoughts, you know. I just needed to, like, say something, because, like, things just been crazy and I just needed to really talk. So I just want to say thank you if you made it to the end of this video. Thank you for listening. If you guys have anything to say, please let me know. Like I said, I am willing to have dialogue about these things and just really understand, and just really, like, if any of you guys need someone to talk to about this, like, I'm always open ears. That's one of my biggest qualities, is listening. Like, everybody knows that about me. I'm the greatest listener in the world. Because I just, yeah. So just let me know. Yeah, I'm gonna end this video here and just say, everybody stay safe. Keep all of your Black friends, families, any Black person that you have encountered or shared your life with, just please keep them in your minds, thoughts, prayers. Just yeah, because this is bigger than all of us, y'all. Like, this has to end. Like, we can't just keep getting killed, you know? Like, I'm gonna keep on going on because I'm gonna keep on talking. But yeah, just stay safe, y'all. And I meant to say that, and for like the non-black people that are, like I said, that do have black people in their life, not just black people with black friends or families, but non-black people with black friends, family, and any other encounters. Continue to give your support to our community, because if you care about them as people and in their life, you have to take the steps and help and support this movement, right? And I want to bless my friends, my non-black friends, for checking in on me, right? I thank all of y'all for that, and just really supporting this movement. So I'm gonna end on that note. I do have to get back to work because it is June 1st. And it's another enrollment deadline. I gotta get my seniors enrolled in college, but yeah, so I just want to end on that. Yeah, so if you liked this video, please give it a big thumbs up. You know, share this video if you can, because like I said, I do want dialogue. And then subscribe to my channel, obviously, because there will be future videos. I was supposed to record this week, however, with everything going on, I don't really have the motivation to do so. So I do not know when my next video will be. I just might make this my video for the week. I don't know yet. I'll let you guys know, obviously, because you'll see if I post something. And I guess I'll see y'all in my next one. All right, like I said, spread some love today, because everybody needs it, especially the black folks that y'all know in y'all life. So all right, I'm signing off. Bye.